everyone, Mama Micah here, and I wanted to do a quick video of my anime recommendations for July 2016. Starting off is my favorite of the bunch. This is Showman Sample, which is rated TV-14 for a lot of fan service type stuff. Not too much in terms of language, just a lot of fan service, which I find hilarious. This show follows Kimito Kagurazaka. He has been chosen as the Showman Sample or Commoner Sample for an elite girls' school that is hidden away in the mountains. At this school, girls are taught classical Japanese culture, they are taught to have the absolute best manners possible, and just be as ladylike as possible. The problem is that upon graduation, these girls have no idea how to deal with regular people, and how to deal with regular people's culture. There's so many things that just confuse them because they've never seen it before. So the school administration thought that bringing in a commoner and kind of integrating them into the campus would help the girls be more comfortable around common people, and especially around boys because the school is for girls only. So it's a really funny show. A lot of the humor comes from them being basically mesmerized by just our regular commonplace items. Kimito will show them something and they're completely blown away by it. They've never seen it before. Even something as simple as how he walks, they think is just fantastic because to them it's all new. This is a really funny show. I ran through this show because it was just so good. I couldn't stop watching it. And this is a show that I like enough. I am going to read the manga. The first English book has been released, and I think they have the next 2 books lined up as well. Those release dates are a couple months away, but I'm very happy to see that they are going to continue publishing the books in English. My next recommendation is called And You Thought There Is Never a Girl Online. A little bit of a strange name, but it's a really fantastic show. This one's also TV-14, and same thing as Showman Sample, not for language, but really just kind of for situations and you know, that kind of thing. But this show follows Hideki Nishimura, and it centers around an online game. So if you like online gaming, you can really get a kick out of this show. I really enjoy anime that focus around video games and focus around things that I like. So this one is really great for that. The premise of the show is that Hideki has been tricked before in his online games. He confesses his love to a player that he thinks is a girl, only to find out that it's a man in real life. From that point on, he never trusts any girl players until finally one of them kind of breaks through his shell and turns out to be a girl in real life. And it takes off from that point. The girl is the gorgeous Aqua Tamaki, but Akko's problem is that she has a really hard time distinguishing what's real and what's in the game. The lines between those are really blurry for her, and so it's up to Hideki and his friends to try and get her more integrated into regular life and try and get her to be a little bit more normal. It's a really funny show, and if you like online gaming, I think you'll really enjoy this show because that is what it's centered around. A good portion of the show takes place in real life and a good portion takes place in the game. It's a really great mix and I enjoy this show a lot. And lastly is No-rin. I'm only 4 episodes in, but I had to add it to my list of recommendations because it's just so funny. This one's rated TV-MA because it does have some rough language and I really enjoy it. It's absolutely hilarious. It's got language and a lot of fan service, so if that isn't your thing, this show might not be for you, but it is hilarious. It's way on the comedy end versus romantic comedy. And the other 2 shows I mentioned, they're a little bit in the middle, more towards comedy, you know, on the spectrum. They're more towards comedy than romantic comedy, but the last 2 shows do have a tiny bit of romance kind of sprinkled in, but it's mostly, you know, kind of for humor. Whereas this one has a lot less romance, a lot more humor. This show follows a boy named Kosaku who goes to an agricultural high school, and for whatever reason, a famous pop star has retired and she has started going to his high school. They all have to kind of pretend that they don't know who she is because she's going under a different name. She wants to leave that entire pop star life behind her and start fresh, but she doesn't know anything about farming. So it's the humor of having kind of a city slicker going into the country, and also all of these kids who are obsessed with this pop star trying to hide their true feelings because they don't want to scare her away. And especially Kosaku. This girl is his absolute dream girl, and he has to pretend to not really care that she's there because he doesn't want to scare her off because he really, really likes her. So there's a lot of good stuff in this one. His friends kind of get in the way of him trying to impress the new girl. It's really funny so far, and I cannot wait to finish this show. So those are my anime recommendations for July 2016. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen any of these shows and which one was your favorite, or if you have any anime recommendations for me. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!